If you haven't subscribed already, please do hit the subscribe button, press the bell icon and check the all notifications button such that you're the first to get notified about all the updates right here at Dino's World. Hello there guys, welcome to Dino's World. Welcome to my first ride review of the all new sensational Aprilia SXR 160. Now this is kind of a proper maxi scooter we've been waiting for. Yes, we've had the Bergman 125 from Suzuki, which was okay, but we wanted more power, more engine capacity, and that's exactly what Aprilia have delivered here. It came out of nowhere, no one saw it coming, but that's how this year has been, 2020, my god. And this is kind of how does it feel to ride? Does it live up to the expectations, the benchmark, the standard that Aprilia have raised with their performance scooters like the SR 150 and the SR 160? Does it live up to that? Is what we're going to answer today, what we're going to look at. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's start with the design. Now first of all, for a maxi scooter, it needs to feel like a maxi scooter. One glance at the SXR 160 and immediately you know this is a proper maxi scooter by all standards, by all means. Look at the fat 120/70 front tire. You get the same dimensions, I mean the same fat 120/70 rear tire. You get 12-inch wheels. You get this kind of a gunmetal finish on the alloy wheels, single channel ABS. You get a 220 mm front disc with single channel ABS. Then you get telescopic forks, 30 mm front forks to offer that super front end feel. And the seat looks super premium and super spacious, can accommodate to the rider as well as the pillion easily. More room for the rider to, ample amount of room for the rider to move around, but it's slightly tapered forward is what I feel, and slightly on the harder side. I really wish they add a little more cushioning, or maybe you can add a seat cover. That's always an option to get it done. But the chassis again is based on the SR 160's chassis, so the bodywork looks, my god, so beautiful, so damn beautiful. Especially this kind of a headlamp layout. The LED headlamps up front have this triple lamp layout, which is identical to the ones that we see on their super sport machines like the RSV4 and even the newly launched RS660. And you also get this fly screen, kind of a smoked windscreen up front, which goes really well with the design and blends perfectly into the front panels. Here you have the Italian flag and emphasized there, and Aprilia branding down there. It is a proper Aprilia by all means. The more you ride it, the more you fall in love with it. My ride impression and top speed test as well as high speed stability test and the braking test is coming up. You have a nice stubby exhaust right here. Again, the 12-inch rear wheel. Really wish maybe they should have given 14-inch wheels. I'm not sure. You don't feel anything is lacking while you ride it. 12-inch wheels are more than sufficient, and they say they've given chunky 120/70 tires, so that offers good road grip and great confidence while putting your knee down as well, tackling corners. And here you have the tail lamp cluster. Let me just try and illuminate that for you. Before that, let me give you the instrument cluster animation. Gorgeous, isn't it? The LCD panel with the tachometer right here, speedo console here, temperature, then you have the fuel gauge, time, odometer, and the kind of engine temperature gauge. And you also have a dedicated mode button here for you to navigate through this user interface. Here you have voltmeter, the average fuel, distance to empty, then you have the voltmeter again. Yeah, this is the distance to empty, 140 kilometers is what it's showing. And yeah, the battery voltage and the fuel consumption. So you also get the switch gear here, the high beam flasher and the regular switch gear here, and you have the starter button here. What's missing though is the parking brake here. So if you park it on inclines, you'll have a tough time because there's no parking brake here. That is a must. I really wish they include that. You have well encapsulated, well designed grab bars right here, and look at the lights, the way they illuminate, look absolutely spectacular. All the lights are LED on this one. Let me just try and turn on the indicator. Really wish they had offered the hazard light switch, because this is meant for touring, but I like the way they've designed the tail lamp. Looks super cool, and the LED lights also kind of light up. Well, this is an interesting touch right here. So will it be visible on the roads? Well, I think it should be. Apart from that, let me just, now at the end of the day it's a scooter, so it has to serve the utility purpose for day to day. You have a front hook right here to hook on your bags and baggages. You get a hook underneath the seat. We don't. You get a good flat floorboard, carved out front panel to give you more room for taller riders. You also have this storage compartment, kind of a first. Push this and it unlocks the compartment. Pull it out and you can see decent amount of storage space. I think you have a USB charging port right there. Let's try and pull this out. Yeah, so you have a charging port right there. Yeah, so you have all the stuff here. Now this is the regular accessories here, but you have decent amount of space here. The only glitch that I found out was while refueling, the fuel cap, the fuel nozzle, I mean for the fuel gun to fit in here, it was not happening easily. A lot of fuel was dropping out. So I really wish Aprilia fix it at the earliest with the very first slot, because that's a practical issue. Everyone will going to who's going to refuel is going to face this issue. The nozzle, the opening here is way too small for the fuel gun to fit in, so it's better to widen the gap here. So that's pretty much it. I love the stitching on this, the red and white stitching, so premium, my god. So this is what you come expecting. Price is around 1.26 lakhs ex showroom, and the on-road price is 1.5 lakhs. Special thanks to Motoplex Hyderabad, Shrey Vespa, for allowing me to review this scooter for you guys. Let me just give you a nice quick 360 of this, such that get a good glimpse of what you're looking at. Oh, looks like a sport bike almost. That's the kind of essence of a moto scooter or a maxi. This is a maxi scooter more than a moto scooter, meant for touring. Larger capacity, you get an offset monoshock right here, and as I told you, powering the scooter is a 160cc single cylinder fuel injected BS6 compliant engine, 3-valve engine that puts out 11 PS of max power and 11 Newton meters of max torque. You have nicely concealed foot pegs here of good quality. This is of good quality right here, so that's another plus added. And this is how it looks from different angles. Which color do you like? I kind of love this blue color. Which one is your favorite color? Feel free to comment below and let me know. So now that I've given you a quick overview of this, let's go ahead and check out my first ride reaction. Okay guys, for now let's get started with my signature style high speed stability test. Whoa, huge expectations from Aprilia. Chassis is rock solid, so is suspension. Going close to 90. We managed 100 kilometers per hour, which is pretty decent. I feel this far more close to accuracy when compared to the analog speedo that we see on the SR 150. And the handling is always brilliant on any Aprilia scooter. Look at it sway flawlessly. Whoa! So this is where the stiffer suspension really makes a world of difference. We get 12-inch wheels instead of the 14-inch wheels that we find on the SR 160. Does it make any difference? Maybe I really wish they had offered a 14-inch wheel, but maybe because of the body work and the kind of bulk that has added on here, 12-inch wheels made more sense. But you do get fatter 120/70 tires at both ends. Both are 12-inch wheels. And yes, the hallmark trait of a maxi scooter, the headlamp unit, or the kind of the handlebar unit, is detached from the front panel. Usually the handlebar is mounted on the front panel for the regular scooters here in our nation, but the handlebar unit, this one or the one on the Bergman, it is detached from the front panel to offer better steering capabilities. You do get a high beam flasher, you get a mode switch to go through the user interface of the speedo console. Now this one doesn't get Bluetooth connectivity as standard. You get Bluetooth connectivity as an add-on extra. You can pay and get the Bluetooth module for this. But for now, I think as a maxi scooter, it offers great stability. Suspension is really good. You get telescopic forks up front with 30 mm diameter forks, and you get a monoshock at the back. You get a 220 mm front disc with single channel ABS, so the braking is really good. That's something I noticed while I was riding through the city to this place. So now let's just quickly perform a braking test. Let's take the scooter up to 60 kilometers per hour and slam on the brake. Whoa, that was really good, really good. Very effective and very controlled. At the same time, the stopping distance was very short as well, and the chassis responded well by giving you complete control, the rider complete control over it, instead of being a little jittery. And the rear view mirrors, I feel, could be slightly larger to offer a better field of view. They complement the design, the sleek design, but I feel slightly larger rear view mirrors will offer better field of view. The windscreen, well, it goes well with the design, but it doesn't really do much in terms of fending off wind blast. It does help to a wee bit, but not greatly. And then you have this laid back seating posture. Again, for the Bergman, it is far more easy for you to stretch your legs and relax. This one, not really. Kind of helps during long distance touring, but not in a significant way. And but the leg room, you have ample amount of leg room here. You can see I'm around close to 5'7", so the panels are kind of neatly carved out to offer good leg room for even taller riders. Seat height is 770 mm, I feel, and tank capacity is 7 liters. Pretty decent for a maxi scooter. Maybe slightly larger, maybe a 9.5 liter tank would have helped to offer better tank range should people choose to tour on this scooter, which they will, of course, because it is meant for that. And the power delivery is very linear. It is not having that kind of urgency to get a move on like the SR series. The SR 160 or the SR 150 are really aggressive off the mark with the acceleration, almost like a sports oriented scooter. This one is kind of a little laid back, very composed, very linear in terms of power delivery, like a touring scooter is supposed to be. So another question on your mind would be like, Dinobai, you say the power is very linear and smooth and calm and composed. So does it have what it takes to perform those quick overtakes? Are you sure? You bet it does. It's an Aprilia at the end of the day. So twist the throttle and the scooter comes alive. Again, 11 PS of max power, 11 Newton meters of max torque, 160cc engine, 3-valve motor. So the 3-valve engine offers good kind of clean acceleration without the engine feeling strained even while doing top speed of around 100 kilometers per hour. And yes, the suspension is really good, chassis stability is really good, and the brakes are right on the money. Now, talking about areas of improvement, we do get a high beam flasher, but the tactile feel to this could have been better. You don't feel whether you're actually flashing the high beam clearly, because the click or the tactile feel of this button is not very good. It could have been better, or maybe a trigger switch would have been even more effective. But apart from that, you get good storage compartment, USB charging port, you get a sizable good amount of underseat storage. Overall, it feels like a very good package, very rock solid stability, and great confidence inspiring run, especially on empty straights. So overall, suspension is good, the brakes are great, engine is super refined, engine power delivery is not very aggressive or intimidating like that of the SR series. So this can serve as even a good starter scooter for those who want to get started, instead of feeling a little too intimidated by the likes of the SR 160. But overall, I feel this is a good start, and fine-tuning here and there will make it one of the best maxi scooters that you can buy in our market. So that's pretty much it for now. I just hope you found this video useful. If you have, please do give it a thumbs up, and stay tuned for more action right here at Dino's World. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Until then, take care, God bless, and ride safe.